guys. Well, as you can see, I am back home in my room, all cleaned up and all that. The race got canceled. What a morning it was. We got up. I got up and we prepared. Everyone prepares. We get up, do your thing, and we head out to transition with my sister, and it just seemed off. Like it was so smoky. At first I thought it was just the mist and fog, and then you can smell the smoke. So I thought, oh, it could be, just blow over or whatever. So I'm in transition and all that, and then I see my bike and all, and everything just covered in ashes, right? So I was like, oh, this is not right. And but everyone's doing their thing, and the announcers and the race organizers haven't said anything yet. So they're like, you know what, we'll meet you guys at the swim, blah blah blah, make sure you do this and that. And again, everything's just BAU, or business as usual. So get our things done, get my transition completed, I go back to the room, get my wetsuit on and all that, and then it's time, and we head down to the beach, and everyone's just like pumped and ready to go, and then you get down to the beach. I'm just in line, basically. I'm just getting my wetsuit on for one last time, making sure I don't have any kinks and all that. And then start heading down into the beach, where it splits off. You have spectators and you have your athletes. So I'm heading down towards the athletes, and next thing you know, the whole swarm of people just like they're walking towards me. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And then the dreaded news, like, oh, we gotta head back to transition. The race is canceled. I was like, oh, the faces, man. Oh my god. I wasn't even. I didn't even feel disappointed. I was just like, oh, it's canceled. Okay, we get to go home. All right, and then I'm just looking around, like my family's looking around. My mom and dad's kind of disappointed. My sister's like, oh, all flustered out. And she's like, no way, no way, no way. And I'm looking around, and people, I see a few athletes crying and all that, and I'm like, oh god, yeah, it's real. So anyways, we walk back to transition, and then the announcements come. The announcers, you can hear them. They're like, oh yeah, the race is canceled due to poor quality, fine particles in the air, and you can see, the smoke is just like covered all the mountains. You can't see them. You can't see the mountains and anything like that. And it was just crazy. And they announced, oh, you got until 8 a.m. to grab your bikes and get out of transition. And yeah, and that was it. And the organizers and all that, they're just like taking down everything, like, oh, it's so quick. And I'm like, what the freak? But yeah, it was crazy. It was just like a high, and then it just dropped down. I'm like, oh, at that moment I was like, okay, yeah, okay, well, that's it. Well, I guess that's my retirement race. Especially the day before was my birthday. I was like, that's gonna be great, and I'm just gonna do my race, do my thing, and then that's it, done. And then this thing just drops. I was like, oh frig. But yeah, it was just crazy. Like everywhere you look, it was just like covered in smoke, and you can feel it in your lungs. Like you see people started wearing masks, and like, oh, it's serious, right? So originally I was supposed to stay until Monday, but we got back into the hotel when we was like, you know what, I'm gonna just get out of here. There's really no point in me staying till Monday, and because everything was just closed, like canceled. Like you couldn't go on hikes, or gondolas were all like canceled and all that, so nothing was available. So I was like, I might as well leave. And it was a good choice. It was just crazy. Like, everyone was just leaving. Everyone was checking out regardless. And like, I was at the front desk, and then you see a stack of papers with names, phone numbers, and all that. And they're like, yeah, people were just checking out and all that. So I'm like, oh yeah. But too bad, no refund on the extra night. Well, whatever, right? It is what it is, and that's it. So I don't know. I want to redo the race if they proceed with a deferral or a refund or and all that, or to another race. I don't know. We'll see. Really, my mind is not there right now. I don't want to redo the race next year. Like, definitely, I don't want to do it next year. Like, but deep inside, it's kind of like, yeah, there's some unfinished business, and you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see until the email comes out. See what they're gonna do about the race, and you know, figure it out. Got a couple of days to, you know, sort out my thoughts, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, that was just like a blur. Like that the morning from 6 o'clock until like 8ish. It was just like boom. It was like, good, get out of here. It was like the end of the world or something. You know, everyone's like, you know, rushing around to just get out of that place, and you know, you see like the elevators just jammed. People are just going up and down, moving their stuff. The parking lot, the parking garage was like cars. People just packing their cars trying to get out. So it was just like crazy. And everywhere you look, man, all you see is just clouds or smoke. You can smell it in the air, and yeah, it was just crazy. That's too bad, but yeah, life goes on. We go on. We continue on, and we'll wait for that email to see what happens. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. It wasn't much. It was kind of anticlimactic, and yeah, I'll see you guys. And thanks for following. All right, see you guys.
Say that again, Mom. 再講多次。
我哋咧行緊紅地氈啊，阿哥哥跑完出嚟啦，又完出嚟啦。Hello。幾開心，幾多人。